changing, the world's on fire. I wanna do my part to inspire change.
Hello there, I'm Barbara Marx Hubbard. I'm the storyteller of our evolutionary journey.
So deep is our crisis now that there has never been a time like this.
I believe, as a species, we suffer from a collective dis-ease of separation, and which has been worsening over centuries as a scientific paradigm, while making important discoveries relating to the appearance of our world and achieving incredible technological advances, has nonetheless done so from the perspective of materialism and separation.
Hey, did you know that we have a chance? I mean, you and I have a chance to solve the biggest problem in the world today. I'm not kidding. We have a chance to solve the biggest problem in the world today. All we have to do is make a single decision.
When we decide to make the choice, to make a choice, and decide that we want to come from a place of loving, compassionate presence, goodwill, and kinship towards all of life, in every decision that we make as our practice of living, then we can begin to imbue the necessary foundational principles that are required for us to reintegrate back into an omni-considerate species.
When I think about the only way out is up, I get excited because I know it's true. It is time for us to elevate. It is time for us to move upward. And it is time for us to do this together.
We don't have to agree on everything that we are doing in this world, but we do have to agree on the fact that we are in this world together. And together we have this one planet that is the source of so much abundance, that is the source of everything that looks after us, that cares for us, that feeds us. The air that we breathe, the air that I breathe, is the same air that you breathe.
Humanity is learning so much about health and healing. Of course, our physical bodies, but now even the space between us. Part of that space between us is called the biofield. And it's literally the exploration of the fields of energy and information that connect us and heal us. Things like electromagnetic energy that we can easily measure, and things that have been time-honored and understood from indigenous traditions like prana, chi, ki, and other labels that we've given to this beautiful sea of Shakti.
One of the most pressing things that's happening today is the fact that we're in the midst of exponential change. Change compounding on change, compounding on change, which means that how we do everything, whether it's education, medical, everything is changing exponentially.
I mean, you look around you, you see all sorts of division, all sorts of problems, urgent problems, both at the economic, business, social, government, politics.
Every 4 years in the United States, there's this big hubbub about the presidential election and so on. And we do suffer from several diseases of the body politic, erectile dysfunction being one of them, truth decay, and of course, irony deficiency.
When something is out of alignment, when something is not in integrity with the fundamental harmony of the universe, it creates a level of stagnation. So what happens is that stagnation creates a tension.
One of the great realizations for me has been, because art is a type of transformative force, the sense that art brings, the sense of the difficulty that life brings, if we think of it more as an art form. So I am just so excited to be thinking about the next period of time. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. We are living through this most auspicious and extraordinary moment.
Today, we are awakening to the fact that we are living in a field of consciousness and energy. And so we are becoming masters of that field, not just at its mercy.
I've had the pleasure of working behind the scenes for more than 50 years, looking at the evolutionary future of where we go from this point, of either biospheric collapse of our planet, or shall we say, contact with cosmic civilization.
I've been asked a number of times whether or not there is a reasonable likelihood that the extraterrestrial civilization will intervene in some way to try to save us from ourselves.
We're living in an extraordinary time upon a threshold of tremendous evolution. And in this time, it's imperative that we're doing our inner healing work in order to help heal, transform, and regenerate the systems and structures of culture, ecology, and economy.
It's about exercising the innate ability within us all to embody the ultra-social, loving, nurturing being that we all are.
The heart is an amazing energetic system that connects with the physical heart. It actually has its own intrinsic nervous system, a little brain.
Put your hands on your heart and become aware that within you is already the future human potential of the emerging new era. Within you is already that potential of our evolutionary next step.
When I think about the 8 billion people living on this planet, I think about how can I be of greatest service.
By being authentic and being yourself, doing what you love, we fit together and weave this tapestry of community. And I do believe that when we are truly taking care of our bodies and truly taking care of our soil, then emerges beauty and play and expression and dance and music and corn juggling.
I'm optimistic about the future. I understand that there are extraordinary problems facing humanity, no doubt about it. And we've got to wake up now.
Many of the things that we fear, like the emergence of AI, I believe are actually going to become tools for the amplification of wisdom. Imagine that we can have enlightened AI that has been trained on the wisdom traditions of the world and reflects the highest moral and ethical development of us, that actually can point us to those things that are most beneficial for our nature.
AI is about augmenting intelligence. It's about understanding that creativity moves in us, flows in us, and gets stronger the more we have feedback and can work with each other.
It's not about just coming up with metaphoric or philosophical ideas. It's about how do we implement those ideas and make true change. How do we inform the masses and get other people to realize that it is time, it is critical mass, it's time for us to make a change, and we can't keep going down this path that we have to wait until things get bad before we even make a shift. We can actually do things now in order to make sure that the future for humanity for thousands of years is full of peace, love, and harmony.
So we're in that moment where coherence is imperative, where choices matter. And therefore, if we come together, all of us of goodwill, in the spirit of radical collaboration at this precarious but also precious moment, I believe that the spirit that has guided life for billions of years will somehow, in a way that we cannot even fathom, work in and through all of what we're seeking to do to bring goodness into the world and fashion a pathway to the future that will make generations unto the 7th generation proud that at this moment there was a critical mass of people who stood up and made the difference necessary to ensure the continuity of human survival.
But here's the thing you learn if you study billions of years of evolution, as I have. You discover that crisis precedes transformation. You discover that problems are evolutionary drivers.
We are spirits having a physical incarnation on this planet. Every single thing, if you truly trust God, every single thing that has ever occurred in our history, to every human being, every culture, even to the Earth Mother herself, is something that is leading us to expand ourselves spiritually. This is about wisdom.
And I believe the truest thing we can do
is to, in humility, get back in alignment with the wisdom traditions and get back in alignment with natural law.
So I just want to encourage everyone, please, to live your highest values, live your highest standards. Remember to pray and meditate, because the future lies in each individual. And as each individual grows spiritually, the entire planet grows spiritually. And there is where it lies. Peace.
Can we do it? Can our species embrace a consciousness of oneness, of unity with each other and with the divine? I believe we can. All we have to do is intend to do so. And our intention will act as a magnet, a powerful magnet, with inspiration drawn from many sources, not the least of which might very well be a film that you just happen to watch.
Come and dance, come and sing, come and pray, come and bring all you are and all you love. A new day is dawning, I feel it calling us to help rebirth a new way to be on earth. I wanna ignite, catalyze, take flight, burn with the sun, dispelling the night. Help humanity find its way back home. I wanna unite, stand and rise, shine bright, bring the truth into the light. Help humanity find